What's going on? Welcome back to the
scared.
show. I'm Rob. This is the Movie Draft Show, the best goddamn movie draft show on YouTube. Pete is back. Adsey is back. What's going on, my superhero friends?
Adsey first.
Not much. Good to be here. Good to see Pete and Rob, and yeah, can't wait to get into this one.
I guess you might say I'm feeling marvelous.
Well, that's a good pun, but let's see what freaking Grandpa has to say, because Grandpa is the judge. So, Grandpa, g'day, Grandpa.
G'day.
Marvel movies. Whoever picks Mrs. Marvel is going to win for sure. Fucking losers.
Well, fuck you, Grandpa. It's on my list.
Poor Adsey.
Mr. Marvel. The rules are spin the wheel for the first pick. Who can get the best box set? You will vote in the poll section, not the community section, the poll section, and we're going to tally them up by the end of the season to see myself win another season. So let's chuck up on the screen the wheel. We want. I've got a game plan on this one. The boys don't know my game plan, but I've got a freaking cheeky game plan.
I can't see.
It's gonna it's gonna annoy them. So let's spin the wheel and make
nothing annoys
deal.
us.
Oh yeah, first.
Rob's got first. That's a pretty good game plan.
Yeah, I actually wanted third, but it's all right. So as long as Adsey's in the middle, it'll make me laugh. Adsey's in the middle.
Fucking hell. Oh god.
So I'm last again. Oh, out. Unreal, dude.
No worries.
Adsey's
I don't care.
Oh,
that's all right.
He's going to get Mrs. Marvel. He's good.
Not getting fucking Mrs. Marvel. All right. So,
all right. What do you surprise us with?
My favourite. What year did this come out? All right. So we're going with 2002. 2002. We're going the Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man with the Green Goblin. Yeah. What the hell are you picking this one first for? Because this is brilliant. William Dafoe is so good as the Green Goblin in this. William Dafoe steals the show for me. I was the biggest Green Goblin fan when this movie came out, more than Spider-Man itself. It was a great movie, and Macho Man was in it as well. Oh yeah, I am Bonesaw, but Bonesaw was in it. But this had everything. We needed a good superhero movie at the time when this came out, and this really floated my boat when it came out, and just Green Goblin, he stole the show for me. So guys, is it a good number one pick?
I love the Spider-Man films apart from 3, but no.
Don't fire Adsey up.
Sweet.
I'm going to make this count.
In the middle.
I'm actually going to do one I've never done before. And it's in the MCU. And it's my favourite film in the MCU. And it's Thor Ragnarok.
Hey.
I've got this here somewhere. And for me, it's just absolutely brilliant.
So
there it is. Yeah, it's fantastic, and I mean, Chris is great. It's my favourite Chris Hemsworth performance. Fucking get the fucking thing out.
He's gonna do his shoulder.
There you go.
He's gonna do his shoulder. Oh, you got the nice 4K one.
Hey.
But easily my favourite in the MCU. Love all the performances, especially love Korg, Tyker's. How you going, bro? So this is what you have to do to kill the demon. But he's Tyker's direction as well, and using the immigrant song is just genius. And for me, it's one of those films that I can basically the only one from the MCU. There might be another one. I'm not going to say it though. So I can watch over and over again, and I find it fantastic and what they all should have been. And yeah, hate God and Thunder or whatever it's called.
Oh,
And,
God. Thunder and Love,
Love and
whatever it is.
Thunder?
yeah, that one.
Love and Chunder.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, this one came out of the blue for me, and saw it at the cinema, and I was just like, let's go. This is what I want. Yeah.
Good pick.
Loved it. Cheers,
Event
mate.
Cinemas did a giveaway competition with Thor Ragnarok, and it was one of those things where I'm like, I'm not going to win it, whatever, just submit my details, whatever. Get an email. Congratulations, you're on the red carpet with Chris Hemsworth and Taika Waititi in Queensland.
Really?
My wife and I, they scanned our tickets, and I didn't realize what this was all about. I just thought, you're seeing the movie for free, and this chick goes, oh, you're actually on the red carpet with the stars. And I went, sorry, what? Like, what? I didn't realize it. So we were literally walking on the red carpet while people are leaning there ready for autographs and photographs. And just as we finished on the red carpet, Hemsworth and Taika are on the carpet doing their thing, being loud. It was a phenomenal experience. See what I did there?
Yeah.
But
Nice,
great
mate.
film, man. Like, you will have so much fun watching Ragnarok always, man. It's gold.
Yeah.
Such a good
Oh,
pick.
yeah. No, it's just
So
got that magic to it, you know. It's pretty, and you got the whole Kate Blanchett as the baddie, and she nails
Yeah.
it. Heller, I think it is, and it's and the huge battle scene. I won't go on about this one between Hulk and Thor. It's just magic.
So
Yeah,
good. Good chemistry,
No.
too. There we
I
go.
like it. Yeah.
It's very nice. All right, you
got
want two
in
for
a
me?
row, man. Yep.
Yeah.
Time to bring the thunder, I guess. But I'm not bringing thunder. I'm bringing out some claws. How about Logan?
Yeah,
nice.
good
Come
choice.
on, boys.
Good
Come
choice.
on, boys.
Very nice.
This was a very surprising film because I remember watching the trailer and nobody saw this one coming. You
Yep.
know, it was such an unexpected superhero film. It's a film unlike any other superhero film for its time. We saw the character and the actor do something that we'd never seen, and it was a magnificent outing for its time, which we now know didn't exist. But Hugh Jackman's performance in this is really good and gave it everything he could give. But I really love the story. The story. The fact that the X-Men are dead, Logan's pretty much on his own apart from Professor Charles Xavier, and
Yep.
just
Brilliant.
seeing him in this wasteland, terrible world is just crazy to me looking back at it. I think it's brilliant. So Logan, tell me a story. What do you think?
I agree.
Yeah.
You agree?
I
Very
mean,
cool.
Hugh's fantastic in it, and it's the Wolverine film we've been wanting the whole time,
Yeah.
you know. And
Yes.
it delivers, you know, with the gore. Finally, the claws actually do something, which was
Yep.
cool.
Very
And
violent.
and Patrick Stewart's fantastic. I think it's Daphne Keane as a little girl. She's great, and I love this as well, mate. Yeah, definitely on my list.
Ripper.
But fantastic film.
100%. Bloody
cool.
brilliant one.
Very cool.
Good
Well,
pick.
Speaking of Wolverine, let's keep this train going. How about Deadpool and Wolverine?
Oh, nice.
When you call my name. Look,
Good
I don't
spot
have
to be
a
in.
copy. I don't have a copy to show you because Disney, right? I can't buy it in Australia. I am going to buy it on 4K soon, but right now it's not available. Look, great film. Have watched it multiple times. I thought the chemistry was really great. We knew it was going to be good, but I have to confess, I've always enjoyed Hugh Jackman playing Wolverine, but I do think that this Wolverine, or the Wolverine we see in this film, may actually be my most favorite.
He's great.
It is probably my favorite version of Wolverine. But I just love the story that we have here. I love all the cameos we get. It is really enjoyable. Nobody sat in the cinema going, like, everyone was applauding.
Nah.
Everyone just was having fun. And I love that this was a tribute to the original Marvel films, good and bad, because without them, what we have now doesn't exist. And I thought that was a really good concept that this film really did deliver. Without Elektra, we don't have the other stuff. So I thought that was a really good tribute, but I really did like Wolverine in this movie greatly. And even at his age and even everything he has done, he is still giving his best and his most likable performance he's ever done. And that blows my mind, man. So there you go. Deadpool and Wolverine, boys.
Good freaking picks.
Great,
Fucking
great
good picks.
picks, mate. Yeah. My next one is I saw this at the cinema and I was just gobsmacked when I came out, and it's Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
And holy shit!
Did he say Spider-Man 3?
No. I'll put it up just in case.
Oh, sorry, 2. Sorry.
Yeah. But for me, this was the best for me. Best thing it was just like superhero film I'd ever seen at that. I think it was 2002 at that specific time, and it's just fantastic. And what's his name? Alfred Molina as Doc Ock. I mean, he was just such a superb villain.
Ooh.
And it's so good. And just the storyline in it, and it's really got that that drama to it. That it's not your typical thing. You've got the big love story with the giant action scenes. I mean, that scene on the train and the ending, and some of the stuff in this, and the whole feud building between Harry and Toby, or between James Franco and Toby. I mean, fantastic stuff. And it was just like one of those epic sort of stories where, and Mary Jane seeing Toby a bit differently than before. And Sam Raimi, I mean, he just fucking smashed it with this one. And I love to. It's my favourite Spider-Man film.
Harry Osborn's a little prick, though.
He is. But
fucking trying to cut freaking Toby's grass.
It's easily my favourite Spider-Man film ever made. So
It's a ripper. Yeah.
It's a freaking good one.
Yeah.
So
Well, I like your pick, but what is better than the normal Spider-Man? Well, you might as well make your spider amazing, because we got the amazing Spider-Man. We go from Toby to Garfield. This is great, this movie. A lot of people didn't like this, The Amazing Spider-Mans, but I thought this was fantastic. I liked the way they brought the lizard into it.
Yes.
I was a big cartoon fan from when I was a kid. To see the lizard come into it, we get the Uncle Ben story all over again, but it's a little bit different. Little bit different. We don't need to keep seeing that all the time. But Dennis Leary was great as well. Fantastic. Yep. Everything about this movie I absolutely loved. I loved when they rebooted it and they started again. And I thought Garfield did fantastic as Spider-Man as well. He was cool. They made it a little bit different compared to my favourite one, which is the one with the Green Goblin. But I absolutely love this. And if you like Spider-Man box sets, what do you think, fellas, about the Amazing Spider-Man?
Pete, you go, mate. You go. Yeah.
Enjoyable, 100%. It is frustrating that they had to reboot it. I actually did like what Andrew Garfield brought to the character, because it wasn't Toby. He had a lot more smartass to him, and I liked that. I loved it that he was in the suit going, "You got some nerve on you." He had more of a mouth on him where Toby didn't, and I did like that. But I think what frustrated people, because I loved the original Spider-Man, Toby had a huge crush on Kirsten Dunst. That's another story. But to reboot it, it was kind of a kick in the nuts. But we now know that this isn't a reboot, because this is the multiverse. This is Spider-Man, and there's a purpose now, and they've stitched it up. But it's enjoyable, but maybe not on my top 5, but it is still enjoyable. I give total credit, and I did like Andrew Garfield. I thought he was great for the role. I think he was a good pick.
He's my favourite thing in the film for sure. I'm not a huge fan. It wasn't in my top 5, but it's definitely it's watchable, and it's just not one of my faves. But I love Garfield's take on Spider-Man for sure.
100%. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah, it was good.
It was very good.
Yeah, and I'd still
they wouldn't have had to reboot it.
Yeah,
they wouldn't have had to reboot it if bloody number 3 wasn't so bad.
Yeah,
well, the fourth one fell apart as well. That's a different episode altogether. But there was a fourth,
exactly,
and it was just in development hell. And yeah, there's a lot of things that went on
Yeah.
behind the scenes, different story altogether. But I would welcome Garfield to come back as Spider-Man. I enjoyed him that
I'd
much,
love it.
easily. Like, I would welcome that.
I'd love
Yeah.
it.
Absolutely.
But my next pick, boys, my third pick, you can't have this fantastic box set
Oh no,
Miss Marvel.
without
I know what your plan is.
having Spider-Man Homecoming.
Oh,
The
this
next
guy.
Spider-Man. I mean, this is a
I got
pretty
the
good
plan.
This is a pretty good box set. What box set would you buy, guys? Vote down in the comment section. So we've
Oh,
got.
God. You
I
funny.
know, I get it. I'm smelling it. I'm
Oh,
smelling
I
it.
know what to do. I know what
Spider-Man
to
3's
do.
last.
I was going to try and do it with all the Wolverines and all that, but there was no way I was getting Deadpool and Logan and all the Wolverines. So,
Yeah.
yeah, we've got
This is
this
getting
one
hard.
Homecoming. This has got Michael Keaton in it, everyone. Go vote and buy this. Michael Keaton, Tom Holland as Spider-Man. Even
Batman
Iron
and a
Man
Spider-Man
comes in.
film.
No, don't you worry. Yeah, Batman and a Spider-Man film. And we've even got Iron Man that comes and helps Spider-Man get an Iron Spider fucking suit thingy and all that. You can see this one's still in
Yeah.
plastic because I've been dying to watch it again since I brought it. But this is fucking good. I liked it. It was good to start Spider-Man off again because I just wish they continued the Garfield ones and then they had to start again. And I was actually pretty pissed off when they announced that they were starting again. I don't know about you guys, but I
Yes.
was like, fucking no, not again. Like,
Yeah.
fucking really? But then I really
Yeah.
enjoyed it. So I was a bit disappointed there
call.
was no Green Goblin because he's my favourite baddie. But boys, what do you think of that one? I'm not going to get too much into it because everyone's seen Homecoming, but we've got three of the greats there in this box set.
Yeah. No, but I think yeah, this is trilogy-wise so far. I mean, this is my favorite Spider-Man trilogy from beginning to end.
Three
You know, the first two are great, but the third one is spectacular. So, yeah,
Yes.
I bet with the original Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3 with Tobey, 3 really ruined the trilogy. It really fucked with it. So, I mean, as a trilogy, absolutely, I think it's the best. But yeah, because Homecoming and the one with Jake, they're great. Yeah, very watchable.
Definitely. But I've got the 3 first ones. Pete?
Oh, you want me to comment on that? I was going to say this. Look, Tom Holland's great as the Spider-Man. Again, brings something different to the other actors. His introduction in Civil War is really what saved it, because that little sneak peek of that Spider-Man could have been really bad, and we wouldn't have seen a film. It could have been just a cameo in the end. But his introduction with Robbie Downey Jr. was good, and I think that introduction with Robbie Downey Jr. together by his side and his banter did help introduce him. So is it my favourite out of the 3? I'd probably say no, if I'm brutally honest. But again, it was a really good story, and Tom Holland is good that he carried the film on his own enough. So I like it, man. What are you laughing at, Adsey? What am I doing?
No, you're not doing anything.
I was at the Robs.
I mean,
what a
I could
beautiful
ruin
box
Rob's
set. What a beautiful box set. What you got right there?
I could give him so much stick. That franchise, that box set makes no sense right now.
Oh, it makes fucking...
Why is there a different Spider-Man now? Who's this other chick? I'm telling you.
Don't you worry about it. People are going to want to buy this shit. Adsey, your third pick.
This is why I've been giggling, because I'm in a dilemma, because
you want to ruin my box set.
Well, my second favourite Marvel film in the MCU is what could ruin Rob's box set. But I don't particularly want to do it.
Do it.
I got so many options.
It was on my list, and I could
I've got so many options.
On my list.
You do what you want to.
Well,
do it. He's there. Do it.
I literally thought, okay, I'm going to do it. I literally thought that there was no coming back for Marvel at this point in time. And I knew this film was coming out, and I was like, fucking, here we go again. And then I watched it, and I was like, holy fuck, that was brilliant. And it's number 3 in the trilogy. It's Spider-Man No Way Home. And I just thought it was absolutely brilliant. You know, and like the way I'm going to go into spoilers, because I'm pretty sure everyone's seen it. The way they bring Toby into it and they bring Garfield into it with Tom. I just thought it was excellent, and bringing the villains back. So you've got you've got all the villains back, from all of them, and it's just like I was fanboying like hell in this film. And Marissa Tomei is fantastic. The side players are fantastic in it.
Yep.
And there's a couple of cameos that are just so good as well, and the action fantastically done. And I wasn't spoiled. Everyone thought the trailer spoiled it, but when I went in there, I made a point because everyone was like, "There's spoilers. Do not check him out." And by this time, I didn't really care, so I wasn't really looking at the trailers. And then when I watched the film, I was like, "Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit!"
It was awesome.
Yeah. So I didn't get spoiled, so it had a huge impact on me, that film. And I was just like, "Let's go!" And the ending is so emotional, where they're all together and something happens as well, and it's just like really brought the tears as well. So you got the light again, and they're the films that I love the most in any genre. It could be superhero, it could be any genre. I love when it can do feels, comedy, action, drama. That's all I want. But I'm sorry, Rob. Let's do it.
Yeah, you stole my final piece of the puzzle. That was going to be my last pick. But there was only one thing that I didn't like about the movie, and because said I'm a Green Goblin fan. Green Goblin wasn't as nasty as he should have been.
Good point. Yeah.
But
he
apart
was
from that,
full on
brilliant.
But he's from a different multiverse, Rob. He's not a big baddie like the other one. They can do anything they want. This one's a big raider. It's all different.
Good pick, man. Good pick. And you fucking now got to reassess this shit.
Sorry, mate. There's enough of them there, so yeah.
Oh yeah, this is the game. This is the game. He knew
this is a hard game. This one's getting really. This one's getting really hard, boys. I'm sweating a bit.
2 in a row.
Oh, Blade.
Nice.
Wesley Snipes' Blade. What a great introduction to this character. And it was great to see him in Deadpool and Wolverine. But this was a really nice R-rated action film, blood and guts, spray and sprinkler blood kind of action. I've always had a soft spot for this film, not just for the techno soundtrack, but Snipes as a superhero. It was really good to see him really own this character. Like, he will be Blade for the rest of his days as far as I'm concerned. Badass sword, badass sunglasses. I wasn't always a big fan of the villain, but Wesley Snipes playing this character, I was 100% always for it, right from the opening scene. It spawned a trilogy. He's come back again. I just love the fact that Snipes really did great at this role. So there you go, Blade.
Yeah.
Good pick.
Fantastic pick.
Well, even better pick. Let's smash them out. I'm going to go Captain America, Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which was great. I saw this one at the cinemas, and I kind of went just with the mindset of it's just a sequel. Like, let's just see what's going to happen. But I really loved the compelling mystery this film offered, particularly with its villain. I thought that was a really good aspect to the film. Bringing back Samuel Jackson was also really cool. But this film really did present a major threat. There's no Avengers present. It's just Captain America. It's just Nick Fury, and the stakes are at an all-time high. And I really, really found myself just having fun with this film, but really just, damn, people could die in this film. This could be really bad and riveting kind of stuff. The action scene with Samuel Jackson in the car is also hilarious. And the Dodge, air conditioning's working, but certain other things aren't, whatever. But it was a really good, compelling story, not just about the action, but also about Captain America's, trying to fit into the present world, and he's got the love scenario, whatever, all of that. Really good film. My favorite Captain America film, easily.
Beauty, mate. Yeah, that actually,
there's so many,
I like that one, yeah.
I like
so
it too.
many to choose from, man, but that's one that I'm crunching down going, yeah, I really enjoyed that. I thought that was worth it.
It's definitely a rewatch.
100%.
And
yeah.
So
There you go.
I just I'm getting on the MCU train here, and I completely forgot about this one, but I remembered it again, and I've actually got the steelbook of it.
Miss Marvel.
I'm going with Guardians of the Galaxy
Yes.
Volume
I was
1.
waiting. I was waiting
Yeah,
for you to pump that out.
Yeah,
Ripper.
I don't even think it's Volume 1, but yeah,
That's
it's
Volume
Awesome
1.
Mix Volume 1.
Yeah.
But for me, there's some artwork on the back as well. For me, this film
So
is
good.
like, again, I wasn't expecting it. I was expecting, and James Gunn, I mean, Jesus, the dude is absolutely brilliant. You know, like, I love Star-Lord. I love Zoe Saldana's character, and it's so much fun. And Rocket, Bradley Cooper as Rocket, and Vin Diesel as Groot, and it was just so much fun. And I am Groot, and just the soundtrack. Oh my god!
Yeah.
You know,
The soundtrack's fucking wicked.
it's
so
wicked.
Yeah.
The direction, I mean, is really what makes this. You really feel like you're on these planets, you know, especially if you see it at the movies or saw it at the movies. It made you feel like you were there. And and all three of them, I mean, they went downhill for sure, but the first one just and it had me in floods again at the end for fucking whatever reason. But you guys
It's a
don't
sensitive, emotional.
But no, I really loved this one. I thought it was great. I won't go on about it, but yeah.
Batista was awesome as well.
Yeah.
What was?
Batista.
Oh,
yeah, he was,
yes.
Drax. Yeah, fantastic.
I think that one took everyone by surprise. I know that I went to the cinemas like the weekend it came out with the missus going, oh, it should be fun, maybe, I don't know. But I think that film really did surprise a lot of people. The soundtrack surprised everyone. I bought the vinyl like the week after because it was just on repeat. But as a film and as a Marvel film, it was so out of left field. It didn't have to connect to anything. It was a fresh new take, and it was so much fun. And the characters are all lovable, so you wanted to see them again. You wanted to revisit the film, you know, and also a good standout for Chris Pratt, who was always, always that side character, fat, giggly character, making gags. And here, he's got the muscle, but he's also the lead of the film. And I think as a lead, he was really good as well. So
he's fantastic. Yeah. No.
It's a bloody good movie. It was surprising, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I just love the ones, like exactly what Pete just said, like with the Logans and all that, where they kind of start from the beginning. So your Guardians kind of started from the beginning. I just, those ones really I like. I'm not a huge, but except, and for me, Spider-Man 2 is its own thing, but that's just me, because, and I love Spider-Man 1, I would have picked it in my list if I hadn't picked it. Yeah. I love Spider-Man films, so yeah.
Same, 100%.
Yeah. But
and I don't know about you guys, but I'm a massive comic book fan. I didn't know anything about Guardians of the Galaxy. I'd never read one of them before.
Yeah, I don't think I did either, to be honest with you. I think a lot of people just, but that's what James Gunn does, mate. He goes for properties that, people have been too scared to go near, and he's like, we could do this. We can make a Drax. We can make a raccoon run around with a gun and be a smartass. Like, we could do this. So he does challenge himself on every occasion. And same with Suicide Squad. Let's put characters that loves polka dots. Why not? I'll do it.
Yeah.
So he's very gifted, man. There's no doubt about it. Yeah. He's pulled off what I would say would normally be impossible. He's done it.
I'm looking forward to his next film. Let's say that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my, yeah.
But it's not Marvel, so we can't talk about it.
It's not Marvel, mate.
Yeah.
All right. So I've got Spider-Man 1.
Yes.
I've got Spider-Man Homecoming. I've got the Amazing Spider-Man as well. All the first ones. I need another first one. So there was a TV movie that came out in 1977.
Oh, wow.
Before the actual TV series came out. So it's actually a movie. So I'm going The Amazing Spider-Man 1977.
Oh!
Where you see him walking on the wall.
With like fishing line for string.
I love it.
Spider-Man.
Wow.
That one.
Yeah, good call.
It's pretty average movie. But when you've got to have all the first Spider-Mans in a box set, you've got to have 1977. You've got to have 1977 in there. There's a scene, right? I don't know if you've seen it, but there's this scene when he's crawling on the roof, right? And you can see where the cable is, where there's a line in the roof where the cable actually would be so stuck to his stomach so he can actually crawl along the roof. I don't need to get into this.
How else are they going to do it?
Oh, God. It's funny shit. It's fucking good, though. I liked it. I like it.
I haven't seen it.
Again,
So
it was revolutionary.
like,
it actually is fun. Find a copy, change your VPN and get it, and get yourself a copy, right? Because you can't buy this; they won't put this out for anyone to grab. So it's the only thing is to change your VPN, and that's why I don't have a copy to fucking hold up right now. But it's fun. It's really fun. It's really shit at the same time, but really, really fun. So. That puts my fourth Spider-Man in my box set. I don't really got to get into that because we all know the storyline. He gets bit by a motherfucking spider and then he goes and fucking sprays some webs at pricks and catches criminals. So there wasn't really much to talk about there. But my fifth movie for the box set. Now, I'm like, what am I going to choose here? What am I going to choose? Well, I definitely need a spider. It's a Spider-Man box set, but I ain't choosing fucking part 3. But we want the bad guy from part 3, so we're going to go 2018's Venom.
Nice.
So we're chucking a bad spider.
Hang on, but Spider-Man's not in Venom. Problem?
No, it's a bad spider. This is a bad spider. So it's a spider. He's part of the Spider-Man comic books, the Spider-Man universe.
I see what you did. You spun a web on us. I see what you did.
Yeah. Because you didn't think I was going to pick it. So I've chucked in Venom. My last pick was going to be the one with all the fucking Spider-Mans in it, and it was going to be my surprise freaking reveal. I was going to pull the freaking little cloth over the top of it, and whoa, we got a freaking look at this! All the Spider-Mans are in one movie, and he's got them in the first lot of his box set. Oh.
Adsey ruined it.
That's all right. I'll chuck a bad guy. I'll chuck a bad guy in there. You didn't ruin it. This is still a fantastic box set. Venom was good. I like the first one out of all of them. Little bit too much comedy, some bits, but I wanted it to be a little bit more violent and a little bit more mean. But what are you going to do? Everyone's seen Venom. Everyone knows the story of Venom. I've rambled on enough. What do you boys think of Tom Hardy in Venom? I know this guy's a big Tom Hardy.
Loved him, and it was a real change for Tom. He's usually the serious dude in indie sort of films, and he was fantastic, and absolutely had a ball with him, and I actually like the second. The third is the third. It fits.
It's all right.
The third one.
It's okay.
It's okay, but I didn't mind the second one, and I really liked the first one. Because Tom steals the film. Yes. But I thought they were great. Yeah. And
when I get myself a copy of the third one, I don't have any of them on Blu-ray, so I'm waiting for the box set to come out so I can get it. But maybe the third one will be a little bit better, because I saw it in the cinemas and I was like, it was okay. It didn't piss me off, but it was all right. But maybe it will be good when you watch all 3 of them in a row. So
Tom Hardy's voice as Venom is what makes it for me. That whole Eddie, you are a loser, all that stuff, and you can tell that he has a bit of a passion for the character as well, like Tom Hardy, And I've said it on this channel before. Like, I think I have a bit of a guy crush on Tom Hardy. Like, I see him and I'm like, man, I wish I could be bulk like that dude and be cool like that dude and funny. I just think he's I just think he's a cool dude.
You're gonna get a web again, mate.
Get in the web.
He's up.
Get in the web.
But I just think he's a great actor in general as well. Like, there's a couple actors you just like, no matter what they do, I just think they're going to do well. He is one of them. I don't really know much of a bad performance from him, like, ever. And I think that's what I like about him. So even when you get a dumb thing like Venom, he just, man, that's fun, and runs with it. And he's good at it. So, I mean, I just think he is great at Venom. So I just wish the stories would have been a bit better and tighter, or it could have intertwined there. with the other Marvel stuff, but unfortunately they couldn't do it. That's a shame. I would have loved to have seen Tom Holland and him, have a beef. Not Madam Web. Get out of here.
You never know. You never know.
You never know. You never know.
You never know. He plays being worn out so well, though. He's so worn out from having Venom inside him. He's so fucking worn out. It's like he's fucking hungover and drunk. But I love it.
Love having Venom inside him. Sorry. God, my mind's gone elsewhere.
Oh, dirty old man.
What is your last pick, mate? What is your last
Go,
pick?
Adsey, make it good, man.
I'm going to go with... I'm going to go with... Oh, shit, I just had it. Now I've lost it. What the fuck was it?
Miss Marvel.
The original MCU film. I'm not a fan of the MCU, but I've got like 4 on my list. Iron Man. I think that was absolute bull terror, and really kicked. This is when I really thought they were absolutely on a roll, and Robert Downey's comeback, huge, big comeback as a leading man. It was he just smashed it. The action scenes are fantastic. Jon Favreau's direction, amazing. You've got Gwyneth Paltrow. I thought she was really good in it. And the baddie, Jeff Bridges is the baddie. I mean, come on, let's go. I just thought it was wicked, and how he puts the suit together in the cave and comes out freaking guns blazing, and then when he makes his really cool suit and all the shit it can do and all that, and I think it's an absolute banger, and I don't think I don't think people talk about it enough still. I think we talk about Endgame and these sorts of films, and I just think the originals are the best, But like I said, like the first one in a sort of where they start again,
I agree.
But, I won't go on about Iron Man. I think everyone's seen it and thinks it's pretty good. So
it's brilliant. I think the two best Marvel movies that have ever been made are Logan and Iron Man 1. And Spider-Man 1. I still put Spider-Man 1 in my top 5 thing, but you know what box set I was making. But Iron Man, so fucking
no.
What? Why didn't you put Iron? We didn't put Iron Man in there. Oh, yeah.
But who would have thought that film would generate 35 films later? Of this whole legacy of superheroes and just everything that goes with it. It was a great surprise and a great foundation of what was to come. It had a freshness to it. I know we've had superhero films, but there was something about this film that felt new and surprising and different. And everything goes with it. It was awesome. So very cool.
Yep.
Great, man.
What do you got for us? What's the last surprise?
Fellas. No one has picked an Avengers film this evening.
No.
And sometimes people, you just got to say, what the duck?
I knew it was going to be Howard the Duck. I knew it. Just knew it.
What the duck, mate?
Nice, but
you deserve to win this now.
I think I do.
Okay.
This is
cool.
I picked this for Adsey because there's duck buzzies in this.
I haven't seen this for years. I'm going to check it out again.
I was literally about the same thing. I'm going to confess, it's been a long time since I've watched Howard the Duck, but this is a messed up film. This has the number 12 on it, right? So it's PG. There is duck boobs in this. There is there's a couple making out in the spa, and there's Howard the Duck fumbling around. It is an inappropriate kids film. Kids do not watch this movie. If you think, George Lucas is an executive producer in this movie, and again, what the duck? It is a terrible Marvel film, but the reason why it's in my box set is because I think it's hilarious. The fact that Marty McFly's mum wants to hook up with a duck is hilarious.
Leah Thompson.
The fact that Tim Robbins is in this film and would later do Shawshank Redemption. This is a cringe-worthy, disgusting not a good film, but when I watch it, I can't help but to laugh. Howard is deeply annoying to the point that you'll either put a gun to your head or you'll drink a bottle of Jim Beam. One or the other.
I would have done that anyway.
But when I had the opportunity to buy this on 4K, something sick in my head told me to do it. So instead of picking Avengers or other Spider-Man animation films or anything, I've chosen
A fucking animation
Howard the Duck, because this is, I think, the very first Marvel film, or one of the very first Marvel films from the 80s. So Howard the Duck, boys, my box set. This is the icing on my
that's
cake.
a freaking wicked pick. I haven't seen it.
It's a great list,
long,
love
but
it.
I did have it on my list to at the end, which I didn't need to use for So Bad It's So Good.
Yes, and if you didn't know it, Howard the Duck does make a cameo appearance in Guardians of the Galaxy as well.
Yes.
After the end credits, a lot of people were like, "Who's this duck?" I'm like, "Mate,
come on,
Howard the Duck. What the duck?
He's an arsehole duck. He's an arsehole duck. They need to remake it. They really do."
Well, I thought they might have, because they snuck him in again in Avengers Endgame. He's among all the superheroes with the gun or something. So I thought maybe they'll, but I think they're too scared, mate. Once you've seen this, they're just, what were they thinking? But, you know, the spoof posters in his apartment with Indiana Jones as a duck. I mean,
yes.
Oh, and I'm sorry, but the duck nudity is just unnecessary and gross. Like,
it's clearly had an effect on you.
Oh, yeah. But I just remember watching it going, "Who made this? How is it possible? How is it PG?" Like, honestly, it's horrible.
Used to be on TV all the time. It was all right because it was all right back in the 80s. People didn't get offended by freaking little things.
Not necessarily offended, but I kind of just sit there and go, "What the flip were they thinking? Like, who thought this was a good idea as a movie?" But man, if you want to laugh and if you've had a big day, Howard the Duck will fulfill your needs.
How much did that one set you back?
Give or take $30 Give or take.
That's all right. It's 4K.
20. So. It's been a long time. Still sealed, but I'm waiting for the right night to crack that duck open and check it out. So, Howard the Duck. There you go, boys. The legacy of random box sets continue.
People are going to go quackers over yours. All right, let's put the let's put the box sets on the screen. My box set is a very spidery box set. We've got Spider-Man 1. We've got Amazing Spider-Man. We've got Spider-Man Homecoming. We've got the Amazing Spider-Man from 1977, and we've got Venom. Naughty Spider. So not a bad box set there if you wanted to own all the first Spider-Mans. One of mine did get stolen and I had to replace it. Adsey's box set is Thor Ragnarok, not Love and Chunder, Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man No Way Home, stolen, Guardians of the Galaxy 1, and Iron Man, which is a fucking banger of a box set as well.
He's got some rippers on that one. Can't deny it.
I honestly think, even though I went with the kind of little game plan there as well, and your box set's awesome, Adsey, I actually think Pete's got this with Howard the Duck because because of Howard the Duck on here.
You say that every episode, and it doesn't work. So.
This is just
that's why he says it.
Because look what you got. Let's put it up on the screen. You've got Logan, you've got Deadpool and Wolverine, you've got Blade, you've got Captain America, Winter Soldier, and then you finish it off with Howard the Duck. Howard the Duck.
It's pretty good, mate.
It's 3 fucking bangers. That's a freaking really good fucking box set as well. Especially to have Logan. To have Logan and Deadpool Wolverine in your same box set, people are going to froth over the old Deadpool Wolverine because you can't get that on Blu-ray here yet. You can't get it. So they want to get it
Disney, man.
Do you know what's wild? This has a DTS:X master audio track. So someone sat there and remastered the whole movie to give you better audio. How the duck? What the duck?
Well, thank you very much, whoever did that. I need to get myself a copy. This as well, everyone in the comments that's watching, we didn't pick the new Captain America. What's the fucking one I'm watching tonight called? The new fucking Captain America. With
the new one.
With Harrison Ford. It comes out right now while we're filming this. I'm going to go see it as we finish. So That's why we didn't pick it, just in case it was awesome and people say, why didn't you pick it? Because it might be amazing. Might be fucking dog shit, so who knows? But that is why. So anyway, everyone's details of their Instagram accounts and all that are in the blah blah down the bottom. Make sure you vote in the post section if you want this Spider-Man box set, if you want Adsey's awesome box set, or if you want this crazy mother ducker box set over there, which is awesome as well. So do that. But like, subscribe, do what the fuck you want. We'll be back next week with whatever the fuck we're going to do, because we'll decide right now what we're going to do when we go off the air. See you. Say hi to your mum for us.